Election fraud case set for March 4th in the Georgetown Magistrates Courts. From March 4th to 8th, the Georgetown Magistrates Courts will witness a significant trial as the prosecution initiates the presentation of evidence in support of numerous fraud charges arising from the March 2020 general and regional elections. The trial, which occurred over 3 years after the initial complaints were filed by the police, involved several prominent figures. Key defendants: former District 4, Demerara-Mahaica, returning officer, Clairmont Mingo. Former People's National Congress/Reform, PNCR, Chairperson, Volda Lawrence. PNCR activist, Carol Smith Joseph. Former Chief Elections Officer, Keith Lowenfield. Former Deputy Chief Elections Officer, Roxanne Myers. Guyana Elections Commission, GECOM, employees, Sheffern February, Enrique Livan, Denise Babb-Cummings, and Michelle Miller. Charges include misconduct while holding public office, presenting falsified documentation, planning to manipulate vote totals to favor the then ruling APNU/AFC during the 2020 general and regional elections. Lead prosecutor Darshan Ramdani, KC, informed the court that the prosecution is ready to commence presenting evidence by the end of the month. Defense attorney Nigel Hughes countered, stating that the charges are imaginary. The trial is scheduled from March 4th to 8th, with additional testimony hearings set for the first week of April and the first week of May. Over 80 witnesses are slated to testify on behalf of the prosecution. All matters have been consolidated for efficient proceedings. Charges stem from attempts to rig the 2020 general and regional elections in favor of the then ruling APNU/AFC. Attorney General Anil Nandal, SC, expressed dissatisfaction with the pace of the proceedings during a year-end press conference, emphasizing that these are not politically motivated charges but relate to the misconduct of the electoral process. Government's response: Shalimar Ali Haq, SC, the Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP, sought the assistance of the Chancellor of the Judiciary, Justice Cummings-Edwards, to expedite proceedings by designating specific magistrates. Revelations from recount exercise. The certified results from the recount supervised by GECOM and CARICOM highlighted discrepancies in the figures presented by the defendants. The recount confirmed that the PPP/C won with 233,336 votes, while the APNU/AFC garnered 217,920. GECOM actions. In August 2021, GECOM terminated the employment of Keith Lowenfield, Roxanne Myers, and Clairmont Mingo, garnering approval from various stakeholders in the government. The trial is expected to bring closure to a prolonged legal process and contribute to the restoration of public confidence in electoral procedures.